Well, hey guys, welcome to Tabletop Baseball American League Championship Series Game 3. Series is tied 1 apiece. Now we're moving to Cleveland. And on the mound for the Twins, it's going to be Scott Erickson. On the mound for the Indians will be Charles Nagy. Both teams using same lineups. I think Sorrento played last game. I think so. He started. Yep, he did start. Two right-handers. Well, no. Yeah, two right-handers on the mound. Nagy bats left-handed. He throws right-handed. He will not have to bat. So I think everything's all squared away. Hopefully my internet will cooperate. As last night it was terrible. I don't know what's going on. Reset my Wi-Fi box. So hopefully everything will stay intact. Of course, it's Monday, early afternoon, late morning. Shouldn't be a lot of traffic. But I don't know why it's all of a sudden acting up, because I haven't had any problems before. No matter what time I've used it. Maybe they're doing some work. I don't know. But here we go with Game 3. Twins will lead it off. Dan Gladden stepping in the box. And he's going to lead off with a walk. And he's going to... We're going to have Chuck Knobloch. We're going to have him bunt. 34, 31. That is a good bunt. Good sack bunt by Chuck. Now here's Kirby Puckett with one out. 41-24. Runner at second now. Pops it out to short. Two down. Here's Herbeck. Kent Herbeck puts the Twins on the board with a deep shot to center. It's out of here. Two-run job for Kent Herbeck. Or Herbeck, not Puckett. Got off the line there. There we go. Herbeck with the two-run jack, and it's 2-0 Minnesota. Brian Harper will fly out to center field. And that ends the inning, but 2-0 Twins, bottom of the first. Let's see, I might need to bring this in just a hair. Kenny Lofton, 14, he'll fly out to left. Dan Gladden making the catch. Omar Vizquel, 33, he's going to pop it out to the second baseman. Knobloch. Here is Carlos Baerga. And he's going to draw a two-out walk. Brings up Albert Bell. 15-8. It's going to be a ground out to third base. So nothing doing for Cleveland. Top of 2. Here's Shane Mack. Shane Mack goes yard. Jumping on Charles Nagy early. That's 2 home runs. We're in the second inning. 3-0 Twins. And now Randy Bush will draw a walk. So Charles Nagy definitely does not have his best stuff. Pagliarillo is going to bunt. 33, and that's a shame. That's a shame. It's going to be a good bunt. 44-1. Out of first, runner to third. Out of first, runner to third on the sack. So a little bonus there for getting the one. Kind of a rare play deal. 63-31. Runner on third probably scores the run. And F scores. Bush is not an F. But let's check out the center fielder. He will not score. He will have to hold. Fly out Lofton. Not deep enough. Now Dan Gladden, 12 though. 25, that's going to end it. Can't pick it up. Lines it out to second. Twins pick up one on the home run by Shane Mack. And it's 3-0 Minnesota. And there's Eddie Murray with a 5. There's a double. Runner on base, and that's a home run. But Murray leading off with a double. Here's Jim Thome, 41. Man, that's going to be a strikeout. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's a strikeout. Brings up Manny with a 22. There's a 0. Indians with the power, 53, and there's a double. Puts the Indians on the board. RBI double for Ramirez. And he's at second with one out. Here's Alomar, 25 though. This could be a double play. It is. Possibility. Hold on. 25. Minnesota's fielding one, so it is a double play. It's a line out. Double off Ramirez. Where is it? 6-6-4. Line out. Hits one on the screws, but turns into a double play. 3-1. Twins, top of 3. Chuck Knobloch's going to single. And he's going to think about stealing here. We'll see. E-stealer. No, he's not going to steal. Brings up Puckett. Hit away. 33, a 0. Good call. And a 33 again. So Puckett with a 2-run jack. 3 home runs now. That's probably going to be all for Nagy. They can't stand any more of this. Charles Nagy is done. Here in the 3rd inning, they're going to bring Chad OJ in. For some long relief action, Chad OJ, not known for his relief abilities, but having to come in here, 52-27. And that is a ground out to 3rd for Herbeck. Out number 1. 5-1 Twins. Here's Brian Harper. 53-19. And that's going to be an error on the 3rd baseman, Jim Thome. His traditional 1 error per game, seems like. Our Red Sox fans stepping in. Thanks for joining me. 5-1 Twins. 16 is a 28. Runner on first. And that'll be ground out to short, runner to second. First of all, well, it's going to be, they are going to get the runner at second base. It's going to be a fielder's choice. Vizquel is a fielding 1. So that changes to a fielder's choice. Very good fielder is Vizquel. And that makes it a 6-4. And a fielder's choice. Shane Mack at first with 2 down. And Randy Bush is going to strike out. 2 more runs for the Twins. 5-1. Bottom of 3. Scott Erickson just relax, throw strikes. Struck out Sorrento. Got a 4-run lead. Lofton, 28. It's going to be a ground out to short. The scale with 2 down, 36, 33 is going to be a pop out to second. Second time today, the scales popped it out to Chuck Knobloch. Top of the fourth, Pagliarillo 26. We'll ground it out to second. Brings up Gagne. 54, he's going to fly out to right. And 2 down, Dan Gladden, top of the order, fouls it out to Alomar to end the inning. First 3 up, 3 down inning for the Indians. First 0. Carlos Baerga will lead off with a walk, his second walk of the game. Indians need some runs. There's Albert Bell, and they can do it in a hurry. 44 is a 0. So Albert Bell's going to give one a ride here, but it's going to be a double. And an F scores. Baerga is not an F, nor is there 2 outs. Second and third, nobody out. Murray doubled. First time up, 34, 31 is going to be a fly out to center. Runners have to hold. Jim Thome, an 18. 18 has some different possibilities. We'll have to check it out here. Shortstop, which is Gagne. He's a fielding 1, so it's going to be a pop out to short. Runners hold. Thanks to the good fielding of Gagne. 2 down. Runners in scoring position, and they cannot capitalize. The 28. 28 will be a ground out to short. Hard hit grounder, but Gagne fields it no problem. Top of the 5th. 35, a leadoff walk for Chuck. He's 1 for 1. Single sacrifice and 2 walks. And Puckett, 56, 34, runner on first. He'll pop it out. Too short. With 1 away, here's Kent Herbeck. 61, 12, double play. 4, 6, 3. Double play ball. And so that'll get the Indians out of that leadoff walk. Bottom of 5, here's Alomar. He'll fly it out to right field. Sorrento with 1 out. And Sorrento's going to draw a walk. Struck out, now a walk. Here's Kenny Lofton. 23-12, and there's the old 23-12. That's going to be a double play. The old 4-6-3. Same thing the Indians turned in the top half. We'll move to the 6th. 5-1, Minnesota. Series tied 1 game apiece. There's Harper, 24, is going to be a ground out to short. There's a 5 for Shane Mack. That's a double. I don't need to re-roll. That's a flat-out gapper double. Mack is homered and doubled. 21. Bush is going to strike out for the second time. Good opportunity. They're going to get him. The run is going to come home. Pagliarillo. Most likely a 31. That's going to be a double. 2 doubles in the inning. And another run for the Twins. 6-1 now, Minnesota. Gagne 41-24 is going to be a pop out to short. Twins in control here, 6-1, bottom of 6. Vizquel will ground it back to Erickson. One away, here's Baerga. 32-26, and he'll ground it out to Chuck Knobloch. Albert Bell, 24, he'll ground it out to Greg Gagne. Little infield hits all the way around. And nothing doing in the 6th. We'll move to the 7th, and the Indians will, I think, try to make a change here. They're going to go with Jim Poole. Top of the order, Dan Gladden. And he'll fly out to center. Chuck Knobloch, 56. 34 is going to pop it out to short. Puckett with a home run earlier, 23. 24, he'll ground it out to short. Bottom of 7. Scott Erickson in cruise control. 43. Gets another little nubber back to the mound. Handles it cleanly. The Twins are rolling. Jim Thome's going to strike out. Manny Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double. 42. And he will draw a 2-out walk. Erickson beside himself. Can't believe he walked him. 34, 31. That'll be a fly out to center. And then nothing doing for the Indians. Top of the 8th inning. 6-1 Minnesota. And now 7-1. Herbeck, his second home run of the game. Third RBI. 7-1 Minnesota. Brian Harper looking for a hit. 45. He's going to walk. Shane Mack has homered and doubled. 42-22. I think that's a hit by pitch. It is. First and second, nobody out. Jim Poole having some difficulties. So they will go to the bullpen once again. And it'll be Eric Plunk. Plunk looking to put a plug in the hole here. Get these felt pieces coming off my felt. Randy Bush, 43, and there's a 29. Runners at first and second. And that's actually a double play. It's a 1. Eric Plunk will wheel and deal. '29 is not a fielding check. So fielding 2, it's a 1-6-3 wheel and deal. Harper will move to third though. 2 down, Pagliarillo. And 32 will be a fly out to right field, I believe it is. Flies it out to right. Twins pick up another one. Volleyball, they on Saturday, they won one, lost one, and they got put in the gold bracket. See, Saturday's pool play, Sunday is bracket play, and they got put in the gold bracket, which is the first time they've ever been in the gold bracket, and they lost the first game. It's a one and done, you lose, you're out type deal. This was regionals, and they lost their first game pretty badly. And that was it. One game. Goodbye. But her best friend, who plays on a Tulsa team, they won the whole thing in the gold bracket. So that was happy times for them. 56-34 flies out, or pops it out to short. Sorrento pops it out. Kenny Lofton, 33, and that's another pop out. Pop out to second. Erickson getting a lot of jam shots here. The skill, 33, but 33's an 8. 33's an 8. That's a fly out to center field. So we'll move to the 9th inning. It's all Minnesota, 7-1. Looking to get that game back that they lost at home. Eric Plunk's going to continue, 43, and he'll get a ground ball back to the mound. Dan Gladden. And another little dribbler back to the mound. Yep. 2 down. Here's Chuck Knobloch. 33-7. There's a single. Chuck's not done. He is 2 for 3. Sacrifice walk. Scored a run. Kirby 1 for 4 with a homer. 24. 24 is a ground out to short. That ends the inning. So bottom of 9, Erickson looking to finish this thing out, complete game, give their bullpen a rest. Good morning, Ken Castro. Glad you could wake up and join us. 43-29 by Erga. My internet seems a little better at the moment. Don't think it. Albert Bell, though, that's gone. No doubter. Erickson relaxed a little bit too much. Solo shot for Bell, 7-2. 25 for Murray. That'll be a fly out to center. Down to their final out. Here's Tomey. See what he can do. 63, strikes out to end the game. 3 Ks for Tomey. So, disastrous game for Cleveland. Their first playoff game at home. And they lose it 7-1. Final. 5, 6, 7, 8 hits for Minnesota. And no errors and 1 error. The Jim Thome typical 7-2, my bad. Bell hit that home run. Jeez Louise, now I write a 2 there. I'm still asleep apparently. It's like almost noon, isn't it? 2. There we go. Jim Thome had the typical Jim Thome 1 game and error. 1 error per game. 1, 2, 3. 4 hits. 4-hitter by my count. 4-hitter for Erickson. A very nice game. Did give up the home run to Bell in the 9th. But completed it out. Twins now lead the series 2-1. And game 4 will be back in Cleveland. Let me sum up the game. It was a big ouch for Cleveland. It was a big ouch. They slept in, just like Ken Castro. They slept in and they never woke up. I mean, Albert Bell did a little bit there, but it was too little too late. 7-2 final. So I'm gonna see what time it is first. 11:45 Central Time. I'm going to put them up. And I'm going to come back with Stan Gladden's leadoff hitter. Game 3. I'm not sure if they're going to go with Anderson. They may go back with Morris. Do the old 1-4-7 with Jack Morris. We'll make that decision a little bit later. I think they will. I think both teams will. Let's see here. Poole, Nagy. I don't see Ken Hill. It's either do you go back to Martinez for game 4? Have a rematch. Martinez-Morris, game 1. I think that's what it's going to be looking like. Ken Hill's a little dangerous. He's a little scary. Kind of like his son at quarterback and TCU or A&M, TCU, whatever. Who started for Cleveland? Nagy, Charles Nagy. He got roughed up early. Didn't have any control. Led off with a walk, and then Herbeck homered. Mack homered in the second. Another walk. Third inning, single homer. He was done. So I'm thinking about going back to the game 1 matchup for game 4. Morris-Martinez. I think, typically that's what they do. Hands are a little dirty. I was working outside a little bit. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to load up the National League and come back and put that one on. So hopefully you can join me for that. So until then, Ken Castro, Al. Oh, you only got it because you're hungry. Man, that's nice. That's the way to do it, though. If you can work it. I'll be back in a little bit, you guys. Take care. God bless.